was so excited to find this dress at the thrift store because it has all the fun colors that I just love to wear on the golf course. And let's face it, I'm not wearing too many dresses nowadays, but what I am wearing a ton of are golf outfits. It's such a fun sport to do while I'm not sewing, and it's going to be super fun to sew for, because what I'm going to do in this episode is transform this thrifted dress into a golf outfit. I'm thinking a skort with some shorts underneath, maybe I'll add some pockets, and we'll see what else I can come up with. So I'm gonna head over to my studio and activate this dress into an activewear outfit. I'll be seeing you clubs later on the course in my brand new attire. Let's go. While I was also in my dressing area, I grabbed an existing golf skort that I love the fit of. Sometimes what you already have in your closet is a great tool when making new projects, because I know I like the length of this skirt. I like the length and the fit of the spandex shorts underneath, and I also like the pocket location and size, especially for golf. They fit tees and balls just perfectly, but you don't even have to make this type of skort for sports. Oh, that was a tongue twister. Think tennis or even just walking out and about. The extra security of shorts underneath is always a good idea. But before I dive into cutting my dress, because I only have one of them, I'm going to take all those key measurements and write them down for when I implement them on my base pattern. Now, speaking of base patterns, I'm going to be using the Loveland Leggings, but you can use any leggings pattern that you like and you like the fit of. Or if you have an existing pair of bike shorts or stretch shorts that you like, grab that for things like the rise, the width, the length, everything in between. So I'm gonna get started and tile this pattern together. Actually, I'm gonna get Julian to tile it together so I can get my serger all threaded in corresponding thread, as well as my sewing machine in stretch sewing mode to sew my spandex shorts to go under my skort. Super excited for this one. Hey, is somebody hungry for my pattern paper? You cannot have that, Bubbly. No, you can't. No, you can't. First, you need to establish your size. I'm going with a size medium, and just for reference, I have 40-inch wide hips. Then, drop the waistline down your desired band width. I'm doing a 3-inch wide band. Then make sure you draw the curve parallel to the original leggings waistline. Along your size line, establish the short's length plus 1 inch for hem allowance, and then draw a new hemline. Now you have all your shorts' outer lines. To create the pocket, locate the center of the shorts, so the side seam reference, by finding the middle of the hemline and then squaring up a line to intersect the waistline. From there, you can draft your pocket pouch within the seams. I made my pocket 7 inches tall and 4 inches wide. One leg of the shorts has a pocket and the other is smooth. So first, we are going to trace out all of the pattern pieces for one leg with the pocket. Tracing paper makes this super easy. I'm starting here at the center front piece, and I'm tracing to the pocket attachment seam. The rule is that any style line that's added and meant to be a seam within a pattern needs seam allowance added to it. I'm adding 1/4 of an inch because that's the width of my serging stitch. Also add allowance to the top, since the band is being attached to it and that new line is within the piece. Our crotch curves and our inseams already have seam allowance built in, and then we also already accommodated for the hem allowance. Before you totally shift your tracing paper away, make sure you get your grain line. Draw a parallel line within your piece from the grain line you see from the underneath pattern. Next is the pocket backing, and then I'll trace out my pocket pouch. Don't forget about the notches for where to place the pocket. Continue to trace out all of the pieces. These pieces are just for one of the legs of the shorts, but if you want 2 pockets in your design, just cut 2 of each one of these pieces. Since I only want 1, for the other leg, I'm tracing out the entire piece. Just make sure to label center front and center back, as well as all the pieces accordingly. You can also make a side seam notch for reference later. For the band, I double my band width measurement plus 1 inch for allowance. So mine will be 7 inches wide. Then the length is determined by measuring the new waistline and doubling it. Then you minus about 4 inches depending on your spandex stretch factor. I like my waistbands to stretch a lot to really support the skort. Now I'm gonna cut them all out in my spandex. Shorts are ready to go. Now on to cutting the dress. I want to utilize the existing hem of my dress, so I'm going to measure up the desired length minus my band width. So in my case, 16 inches, because remember the band needs to be accommodated for in that final length measurement that I took from my sample golf skort. You can always go a little bit longer and then cut it down later if necessary to be safe. I'm using pins here to mark my crop lines. You also want to take into consideration the width around the top of your skirt. Since the shorts and band stretch to fit the waistline, the woven fabric needs to actually stretch over your hips. So if it's just a tad larger than your hips, you are good to go. Now it's time to cut. Make sure you are only cutting through 1 layer of the skirt and nothing underneath. It looks so good already, and now I just need to baste all of the pleats down in place. Then I'll sew the shorts. I'm going to finish the top of the pocket and then baste to the backing at the notches. Then I'll sew to the back and the front. Then I can sew it all together with the other leg. I just love using my serger. It's just something about finishing and sewing a seam just in one step, and it's just so stretchy. So I just couldn't resist to put these on because I wanted to make sure everything was good before I attached it to my skirt. And let's just say these are pretty awesome. So now it's time to put everything together. And we're basically sandwiching our skirt in between the attachment seam right here with the band. And while I was at the serger, I also stitched the 1 band seam right sides together so I could fold it in half wrong sides together. And I'm just going to pin mark my back because I always like to have the seams at the back, but I just want that front marker because the skirt is slightly larger than the shorts and the band because it needs to stretch in because we're sewing a knit to a woven. So we have to have the skirt stretch to fit over our hip in order to sit at our waist, and the elasticity of the spandex actually kind of brings and gathers it in. So in order to have an equal stretch, I just like to half my band. So I have my center back landmark as my seam, and I'm just going to mark the center front with a pin. And on my shorts, I have seam lines, so that's good. But for my skirt, I have 2 side seams and a center back. So I'm just going to quickly get my front. To make this easier, I'm going to baste my skirt to my shorts before I stitch on my band. So I'm not dealing with 3 layers and just 2 instead. So I'm going to have my skirt right side up facing me. So the front is facing me. And then I'm going to have my shorts. Better trim all those tails first. I don't like to trim them too close to the seam, just in case of any unraveling, but we will be finishing them, well, the hems with that same zigzag stitch. You could also switch to a twin needle, but I like the zigzag sometimes. So I have the shorts right side up facing me, and I'm just going to insert them into the skirt. And the first pin I'm going to put in place, matching my center front seam, my center front pin marking on the skirt, and then just work my way around, matching all of my seams. So my side seam of my skirt to my side seam of my shorts. And the one with the pocket, remember, it's the notch just in between the pocket. So I can basically finish my shorts in my last trip over to my machines, because what I'm going to do is I'm going to baste this all together, and I'm going to stretch the spandex to meet the measurement of the woven, and then baste that all around together. And then I'm gonna pin in my band and then serge those all the way together. Then while I'm at my sewing station, I'm just going to flip my short hems about 1 inch up and then zigzag around. And I can't wait to try it all on. These turned out so great. I love how the shorts are all hidden underneath. I can't wait to wear these on the golf course. They're going to be so cute and so bright. Exactly what I like to look like on the golf course. So I have all these scraps left over from the top, but I don't really want a top. But I think I have an idea of what I'm going to do with it. The skirt is just so much fun to take photos of. I can't wait to go golfing. And this is what I did with my leftover fabric. I made a matching scrunchie.